me, the Otaku Faker, here to talk about the next episode of Re:Zero Season 2. So, that was a very interesting tea conversation Subaru had with the witch, Ekidona. At least I'm assuming I'm saying her name right. So, I'm not sure what her goal is, to be honest, because she's really weird, because she seems very evil, but at the same time, she seems sort of slightly nice, and that's kind of weird. And I'm like, are you evil? Are you? Because like the first part of the conversation, okay, probably evil. Middle part of the conversation, when she starts acting slightly cute, and that was really weird. I was like, why are you kind of cute right now? But then the end of it, where she, kicked him out of the little reality space, wherever the freak they are. I was like, that's concerning. I'm worried for Subaru. I don't like this. This is scary, but okay. So we learn that Garfield is the blonde-haired dude, and I'm assuming, again, they don't say it, but I'm assuming that is Frederica's brother, because it would make a lot of sense. And I guess that's how you just have to assume it, even though they don't say it. So I'm like, okay. And hello, Bakugo's voice actor, by the way. I was like, oh look, it's Bakugo. How you doing? But anyway, so we learned that Roswell and Ram have been here a long time in this, like, sanctuary. So basically, Ekidona died in that area, and she's currently dead. So I'm like, are we gonna get you back to life, question mark? Because if we do that, that's gonna be interesting. I'm assuming that's what she wants from Subaru, to somehow make her alive. Maybe that's what the trial does. Speaking of, there's this whole trial that Amelia has to go through, and that's interesting. Like I said, I think this trial is going to be bringing her back to life. I would assume. That would make a lot of sense to me, but I don't really know. And I'm surprised Roswell was so messed up. I was like, bruh, are you okay? Bruh? Also, the biggest point of this episode, really, besides the whole learning about the witch, Ekidona, and all this other stuff that's going on, the very end of the episode. So, Subaru rushes into the tomb thing, whatever the hell it is, and passes the fuck out, and wakes up. Now, I'm assuming he's going back in his memories, because Garfield said something about, like, you have to face your past. So I'm assuming that's what's happening. He actually didn't go back to his world. He's just going back in his mind to his world, question mark. And I'm like, oh, this'll be fun. We get to actually see Subaru living in the real world. Like, what was his life like before, he was isekai'd. I'm like, I'm so curious. His dad, what the... His dad, like, me and Mom watched this episode together, and we had to replay that scene because that was hilarious. His dad just comes yeeting in to his son's bedroom half naked, and I'm like, why? Why, Subaru's dad? Why do you do that? That's hilarious, though. So I'm curious to know about his mother too, because is she like the level-headed one, and her dad, his dad is just really, really weird? I don't know. I'm very curious about this family dynamic we're setting up here, because wow, that's something, alright. But I gotta say, this season is definitely pushing the whole, let's show Amelia off and make sure that you still know that she's the better girl. And I'm like, look, I understand what you're trying to do here, anime, but it still doesn't help, because Ren is still better. I'm sorry, okay? Look, I like Amelia, I don't hate Amelia. I'm glad we're getting some, like, spotlight on her. She's getting a lot more time to shine. Love that. But she's still no Rem. I'm sorry. I can never forget Rem, okay? So, I do like that this season we're gonna focus more on Amelia, it's good. Give her more character development that they didn't really give her in season 1, She was just kind of there and, lap pillow. So I'm glad she's getting some characterization, but will she ever become #1 best girl? Never. So I'm very curious about the next episode, guys. Look, seeing, like, bruh. But it makes me wonder, because what's Amelia thinking about currently? Because clearly she passed out as well, so I'm assuming she's going back in time in her memories too, I guess is what's going on there. I'm not entirely sure how this trial works, but I'm assuming assuming that's what's happening to anyone who like goes in there. And why is Subaru allowed in there? Probably because of something the witch did, Echidna, I would assume. Probably, I don't know. But overall, this episode, very good setup to what it's leading to with learning about Subaru's like past and stuff, because I'm so curious. I'm so curious. I can't wait. I can't wait to see more of the dad. I can't wait to see more of his life. Now, are we going back to high school Subaru or college Subaru? I think he was, I don't think he was in college, so, I mean, I guess we're going back to, I don't know what Subaru we're going back to. How old is he supposed to be in these memories or something? I have no idea, but boy, am I curious. I don't want to wait a week now. I have to wait and find out what happens. It's gonna be great though. I feel it. I just feel, if that's your dad, man, like, your mom's gotta be great too. I mean, maybe she's normal. I don't know. But your dad's an eccentric man, and I'm here for it because that was hilarious. It's great. It's great. So that's really all I gotta say about this episode. It was all interesting. Everything was very, very interesting, that's for sure, seeing everything that's really going on here. So, what did you guys think of this episode? What do you think's gonna happen with, like, Subaru's dad and stuff? What did you think of that scene? I thought it was downright hilarious. And I got not much else to say, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in whatever Let's Play video I do next is, okay? Bye!